Welcome to Chinatown in Singapore. In this video, I'm looking for the most exotic food I can find in the Chinatown Complex Hawker Center. The Hawker Center here is very special. It contains all the essence of street food, but it's all in one building. There are over 50 vendors, side by side by side by side, so you can conveniently walk through the center, look at the vendors, and decide what you want to eat. But today, I'm not up for any old meal. I'm looking for something strange, unique, something you're not going to find on your average TGI Fridays menu. Sorry, there will be no tacos or burgers in this video, but maybe a quesadilla.
Go.
Fortunately, most of these places have English on the menus. Yes, sometimes the translations can be a little interesting, but here, I fully understand what they've got because they also have pictures. Perfect for me. Like my favorite kind of book. This man right behind me, he is known as the Beef King. At least that's what it says on his sign. And I'm gonna try out his braised beef tendon. This is the Beef King himself, and this is the braised tendon. Cut that up a little bit. You can see it's just been braising for hours and hours. It looks juicy and chewy. On the side, Chinese entertainment on YouTube. Veggies come here on the plate. The tendon goes on top. Next, he's putting on some sauce. Oh, that looks delicious. That is the Achilles heel of this particular bovine. It's like a jelly. You can hardly hold it with a chopstick. It's squeezing out. This is absolutely not low in fat. I'm not sure what else is in there. You know, people say collagen, so it's good for your skin. Oh man, wow. So gooey, rich, and delicious. That sauce. Tastes like a soy-based sauce. It's almost more of a gravy. It's a little bit savory, and it helps to cut the intensity of that very gelatinous, fatty tendon. It's not even just about the taste, it just has a mouthfeel that is very satisfying. And then, you know, for balance, because we're eating pure fat, we need a little bit of salad. Some braised bok choy. Oh, this is like one of the coolest things that you would just never find anywhere in the USA, unless you're at a Chinese restaurant. The mission continues. I just found a very interesting stall behind me. It is a soup stall owned by my man, David, right here. Cool. Here they have a few ingredients that I'm gonna guess you've never seen before. They have one soup that is called Old Cucumber. Cucumbers, they are my least favorite food ever, but I'm gonna try it out today because it's something new. Putting my life on the line. You might be wondering, what the heck is Old Cucumber? This ingredient is usually used to make Chinese soup. Bingo. It starts with the stalk right here and real bits of old cucumber. It is big, it is old, it is brown for some reason. He's digging around piece by piece, trying to find the good chunks. That is an interesting looking vegetable. Old cucumber is essentially cucumber which has been aged. Oh, and plenty of broth on top. It is like that 1970s brown that everyone had in their kitchens. Wow. The outside is kind of rough, almost sandpapery. And I wonder if people actually eat that. They must. The inside is very soft. I mean, like a beautifully stewed radish. You put your chopsticks into it, it disintegrates immediately. Quite delicious. But that outside, it's not off-putting. It's just like, why are you there? We have our other broth right here. On top, this is called fish maw. This is actually the dehydrated, rehydrated air bladder of the fish. So there's pork stomach on the bottom, and then now he's putting in the fish maw. The thing that fills up, that allows it to go up or down in the water. That is that. He's putting in the broth. This is a completely different broth. Very beautiful. Parsley on top. It is an unusual ingredient that you don't really get to see every day. Kind of like a fried and boiled tofu. It starts out spongy, and then you get to the middle, and it's a little bit more crunchy. Honestly, I like it a lot. He's also put in pork intestines. And who knew this would apparently be the perfect pair to freaking fish bladder? That is like tender and delicious. Some of the best intestines I've ever had. Knockout. Good round. Really, I have no strategy here. There are so many places. I said 50 before, it's over 100. Behind me now, pork trotters, essentially either the wrist or the ankle of a pig. They've braised it for days. Let's go in the chicken. Let's go in the kitchen and check it out. Boom, we broke into another kitchen. He's going in the oven. He's pulling out his pan. Oh my gosh, look at that bowl. Then next step, he takes the scissors to it, cutting around the bones. The meat is so soft and tender, including the skin on the outside, and it's just soaking in this beautiful soy-based sauce. Oh my gosh, he just takes the bone out so easily. The other bone, gone. This pig is gonna need a cast, or at least a splint. Oh, and he puts on even more sauce. So the owner's made another suggestion here. This is the herbal chicken drumstick for $6 Singaporean dollars. He's going back in the trusty braising oven. Toss that on a plate. He's gonna open it up and reveal what's inside. Wow, it is actually quite about, oh, here it is. It's coming, it's open. Oh, what, are you serious? It's just more tin foil underneath. Oh my gosh, what a tease. It's like the end of Hunger Games Part 1. If there's more tin foil under this, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh no, oh, hold on. Okay, now a plastic bag. Guys, this is the most ingredients I've ever seen that aren't made of food. Oh, absolutely, yes. That is the drumstick, thank you. Boom. Animal parts. I'm gonna start with the one that I know is just so obviously gonna be delicious, the pork trotter. Whoa. It's like North Korea is testing a nuclear missile in my mouth, which means it's like really good, but doesn't quite work. Just kidding. Not about North Korea. This works. This is amazing. It tastes like a Chinese 5-spice blend, so it's super savory, just an incredible depth of flavor. The skin melts on your tongue. The pig wrist just handled tenderly with love and care until it's just absolutely melts in your mouth perfect. Best thing I've had this week. This is a big old chicken drumstick. Let me try to pick this up. Oh wow, that is super fall off the bone soft. It must have been in the oven for 6 hours, 6 days since the beginning of the pandemic. I'm not sure. Let's try it out. Wow, the chicken skin itself is like the pork skin melting on your mouth. The meat is nice and tender, a delicious blend of medicinal herbs and spices. It should be award-winning. By the way, can I say something? Super jealous of these guys drinking all these beers behind me. Old Chinese dudes come here and they drink giant Tsingtao beers. To be young again, I mean old again. The stall behind me has so many interesting menu items. You can see the names, but no pictures. Ni hao.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So let's take a look at this menu. There's some familiar stuff like cuttlefish. Can I have one cuttlefish with peanuts, one fried fish skin, one jellyfish? But then it also says fallopian tubes. Fallopian tubes. Isn't that what connects the ovaries with the uterus? Ah, so that's the cuttlefish, and that is gonna be at the base of the porridge. A little bit of peanuts, a porridge going on top of the cuttlefish, then ginger and some green onions, and that is ready to go. What a freaking cornucopia of oddness. It's a potluck of misfortune. This is the fried fish skin, the jellyfish. This is the fallopian tubes, which I'm gonna save for last. And then this is the porridge, which at the base of it is that cuttlefish. I'm gonna try the skin first, because it looks very appetizer-y. And good. I love these. I especially love when they're flavored with salted egg. Very nice. Crispy, oily, fishy in the best way. That's something you would never want someone to say about you, unless you're a fish. The jellyfish is right here. Now, what the owner just told me, take the kumquat, squeeze it on there, and then mix it all up. So you can see nice long pieces of jellyfish. It is very white, kind of opaque and translucent. Jellyfish is so weird. I don't think it matters what you do to it. It's always gonna be kind of crunchy and snappy. It's almost impossible to change its physical properties. Oh. Look at this. The owner just brought these. This is some fried intestine from the pig. He just brought us a bonus food item. I didn't even ask for that. Almost like a chicharron, but a little more gamey. You gotta chase that with some jellyfish. That's a combo right there. Soon, I'm gonna try these fallopian tubes. But first, congee. You can put some soy sauce and then white pepper. Give that a little bit of a mix. I want just the congee to begin with. Oh, that's really delicious. Some places make it, it tastes like cold oatmeal with no personality. But this here, oh my God, it's so addictive. It's savory and it just has a depth of flavor. Deep inside, on the ground level, there is cuttlefish. Oh man, what a strange mix of textures. The cuttlefish is a little bit chewy, but then those peanuts, they are like raw peanuts that have been super hydrated with water. So they're kind of squishy, soggy peanuts. I'm digging it. And that is gonna bring us to our last food right here. This is the fallopian tube. Oh my gosh, guys. First, I need to spritz it with this kumquat. I'm gonna kind of cheat. I'm gonna move some of the lettuce over here. You can see the tubing, literally. Pig fallopian tube. I believe it was from a female. Let's try it out. A thick, super savory and sweet sauce on there. Chewy, almost like cartilage, but not that crunchy. I kind of love it. I think that's my first time having the freaking fallopian tube. I've seen so many pigs get butchered and never once was I like, oh guys, the fallopian tube, save that. But some people, they take the time to pluck out that piece so he can cook it up and feed it to me. And I'm very grateful for that. The only thing left to do now is to go outside and tell you which one was my absolute favorite for the day. Stick around, we have 17 minutes of commercials and then I'll tell you. Boom, guys, that is the end of the video, but I want to say a couple things. First of all, the most unique food that I had today, I have to say that would be the fallopian tube. I can't remember if I've ever had that before. I think it was my first time, but the best food I had the whole day was absolutely the pork trotter. It was braised with love for days, and the skin was melting in my mouth, and that sauce, oh my God, I could just drink it. I had a great day. I hope you guys got to see some fun, interesting, unique foods here in the Chinatown of Singapore. That is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching the second channel. It's not the main channel, so lower your expectations. Goodbye, a peace. That was Chinatown. Maybe I could find Japantown.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.